Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel for another NASCAR Heat 5 video. I said in my last video a few days ago that I didn't anticipate screenshots to be coming out really for another week or two. That was just my guess, and obviously I was wrong because they popped up that day. So we're going to look at those. We're going to take a look at some more information on the career mode, the gold edition, and the paint booth. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So our first screenshot is one that we've actually seen before. It's a little better look at it. It's the thumbnail from their YouTube with the official trailer. So it's kind of a wider shot of William Byron, Kyle Larson, who we won't probably see in the game, and Joey Logano's 22 car. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. You got to notice a theme with a lot of the same cars in these screenshots. I guess maybe that's all they want to show us. Maybe that's all they had rendered at the time of... because I'm assuming this is obviously an early build of the game we're going to be looking at here. So if something looks out of place, it's probably going to be addressed, just like a spoiler size or something like that. So we have a look at Daytona. Nothing groundbreaking in any of these screenshots, really. Of course, there's another look at Larson's car, so I guess there's a car that we're probably not going to get in the final build. I can't see them putting that car in the game. I'd be shocked to see that. Anyway, another shot at Daytona. Again, nothing's really going to jump out at you of anything crazy. It's just a better look at the game, the lighting this year. I think they've adjusted it a little bit in the daytime. I think nighttime could use a little bit of work. Here we have Indy. Looks to be about the same time of day as it was in Heat 4 with his shadow going through the front straightaway and in turns 1 and 2, so that looks to be about the same. That's it for screenshots. I did pull these from Heat 5's website where it talks about a little bit more on the features that you're going to get with the gold edition. I find it kind of funny. I'm guessing this is a spelling error because it says, and they did it twice, exclusive selection of this cars and the spotter audio. I'm assuming his cars, so be interesting to see what cars we get of his. I don't know. I mean, I figure the last ride obviously is going to be one of them, but maybe some different. I mean, Mobile 1, he's in the Mobile 1 suit, so maybe we'll see a Mobile 1 scheme. Could be something else, so it's neat that we're at least going to get 2 Tony Stewart cars by the sounds of things. But, you know, there's plenty of options if they're going to put in multiple cars. I don't think we're going to see the Darlington Coca-Cola car just because of the way Coke sort of is with their marketing and their sponsorship, if you're familiar with the diecast scene. But here's his last win in that paint scheme, so, I mean, we could see that, a raced version of it maybe. I mean, who knows? So the other bit we got about the gold edition is from Motor 1 Games, and I'll leave a link to their article in the description. It talks about including in-game cash, so you can see numerous bonuses. So I'm guessing that in-game cash actually does a little bit more this year than it did last year. That was a complaint from a lot of people that if you weren't running your own team, there was really no point in having money, which is true. You couldn't do anything with it. So maybe there's a little more incentive to earn cash this year, and you're going to get a bonus for that. There's going to be 4 DLC packs, so we now know that, similar to last year. And then it talks about special content such as Tony Stewart's cars, obviously paint schemes, like we just talked about, but in-game team contracts. So I'm thinking possibly that's maybe like a kind of a booster for the career mode, as far as like if you're starting out in dirt, it sounds like maybe you'll automatically have a contract with Tony Stewart, which is going to be an advantage because in Heat 4 that was a 5-star team. So that's a pretty good booster if that's the case. That obviously is just speculation, but that seems to be, that would be my best guess as to what that is. So, brand new challenge mode offers race scenarios to complete, while online challenges vary the gameplay. So, we're familiar with the challenge mode, that's back, I guess, with the race scenarios from probably last year, not so much this year, I don't think, but we'll see. And there was DLC, and I mean, some of them were hard, and it was enough to keep you going. It was something different to do, but I guess we're going to have online challenges, so I don't know if that's like a daily challenge kind of thing, or a leveling up system. Not really sure. I guess we're going to have to wait to hear more on that, but it's an interesting concept, and I guess it'll give you more incentive to play online if it is sort of a leveling up thing, because that's not something I typically do, just because of the wreckers. But if there's incentive to do that, then maybe more people play online, who knows. So here's a screenshot from Motor1.com. This is something that kind of piqued my interest that I've been bitching about for the last, I don't know, year. it talks about the gameplay includes more camera options and DNFs for drivers. So DNFs for drivers is great. We had that already, but it's great that that's back, I guess, along with the test session. But more camera options. Son of a bitch, they better be putting that hood or the roof camera in. Team roof camera. I don't understand. It's in the. You can get it in replay mode. Some people can. I still haven't seen it on mine, but I think it's because I play with the wheel occasionally when I play. We need the damn roof camera. I'm tired of the hood. Give me the roof camera. God damn it. The other thing that talks about stats, better tracking your statistics over the years. I honestly don't care too much about that. I guess maybe there's people that do. I don't know. That's not a thing for me, but I'm just team roof camera. And oh, by the way, I'm sure you've probably noticed at the bottom of this, you'll find more personalization available in the paint booth. Please don't get overexcited at that. That's probably not what you're thinking. If you're thinking Utechnics paint booth or Gran Turismo paint booth or Forza, no, I don't think that's going to happen here. I hope people aren't misled by that, because maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see them putting a fully functional paint booth in. I think we're going to get a lot more templates and, you know, some more add-ons. You can see in this article, this was from Operation Sports, I believe, or Game Informer. I'm sorry, it was Game Informer. They talk about coloring your rims and spoilers. So we're going to be able to have a little more customization, but it's not going to be what you're hoping for, unfortunately. The other interesting thing about this is where it says the ability to create your own schedule of tracks also lets you put your stamp on the experience. So I'm really hoping that this is the custom schedule, not these like 10 templates or whatever we had to work with last year. I hope you can just pick whatever you want. I don't see any reason to not have that, so hopefully that's the case. And they also mentioned how pit stop times are improved. While we're on the subject of that, if we're going to do anything with pit stops, fix this here. I don't understand how, and I've said this before, I don't get how you have a NASCAR game and you can't change left side tires. I just don't understand that. And the other thing is track bar. That's a normal adjustment that they make, so I feel like we should be able to make the same thing, but I can live without the track bar, I guess, but let us change left side tires, especially for the people in league racing. I don't league race on this game, but I have to believe that that would be something that you would want to have, especially if you're racing online against people. And last but not least, if you're worried about the Heat servers going down, like this guy was, he got his ass handed to him kind of by the Heat Twitter, because he said they were going to shut down the Heat 4 servers to make you buy Heat 5. None of the Heat titles are going to go offline, so if you just can't get enough Heat Evolution in your life, and you just don't want to stop, I've got good news for you. You don't have to. So there you go. That's going to do it for the news on the game, I guess. Take that as you will. Like I say, this is clearly lots of speculation, but this is what we kind of know. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you're still playing Heat Evolution, I suggest you get your head checked. And if you're excited for Heat 5, maybe you want to do the same. I don't know. But no, in all seriousness, it looks like we're going to get a tweak on Heat 4. We all kind of know that. We know what we're looking at this point. Game's not all that different looking, but hopefully we get a little more information on specifics of the Gold Edition, like Tony Stewart's cars and such. So we'll be looking for that and more screenshots, and I guess the next thing that we're going to be looking for is a gameplay video so we can actually compare it. So when that drops, I will do my best to take a little comparison shot of the two. So with that said, everybody stay safe from the old Rona, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya.